Ну, сейчас вот будем смотреть. Ой, я хрень включил на телефоне. Так, сейчас я... Так. Где-то так попробуем. Ладно, пока на нормальной, потом если еще поставлю высокое, сверхновое я точно не могу. Так, титры. Да. Ладно, продолжить.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment.
А я не знаю, как это пофиксить. Там какая-то проблема случилась, у меня Nvidia вылетела. Могу, кстати, по фану вебку включить, если есть смысл.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists will have to drift out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Так, ну давай подумаем. У нас 6 очков, да?
This one's smarter than my navigation computer.
5 критический урон. Ну, наверное, интеллект на максимум. Падание в голову. То есть духа. Так. Так сделаем. Дальше. Два очка. А тут нельзя сбрасывать? А, тут вот так. Щита. Ну, а ближний бой. И общение. Дальше. Длительность действия напитков плюс 3. Блок плюс 1, убеждение плюс 1. Получаемый урон от разрядов минус 3. Чё, Стань, думаешь, про вебку включать или нахер надо? Техника плюс 1, уклонение. Здесь следы. Чё? Вдохновение. Что такое вдохновение? Медицина. Получаемый урон от плазмы, наука. О, давай вот это. Буду с ножом бегать. Всех резать. Нахер надо, но окей. Так, ну мы, конечно же, будем играть за тёлку. Не знаю, что-то мне тут все лица не нравятся. Ага, вот что это. Да, лица такие себе. Там будет центр. Может, чуть уже. Вот. Шукали. Все выглядит прикольно. Ну ладно. Так. Чё вообще за говно прически? А нету длинных волос. Чу, волосы до жопы. Ну, что это? Ладно, допустим так. В смысле? Что это за цвета, лол? А чё нету светлых волос? Чё за прикол? Это седые уже какие-то. Ой, блин. Ладно, ну-ка вот так, да? Кайф, черные. Тяжело. Как будто так. Да что? Что? В смысле? Что? Я же женщину выбрал. Нормально. Цвет волос. Ладно, так. Грим. Да, осуждаю. Ну, это еще как-то смотрится. Нет, это жесть. Так, я понял. Понятно. Дальше. Ну, пускай бы так. Так. Подводка. Что здесь делать? Что я должен сделать? О, окей. Да, на избавка.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
А в чем прикол? Это чувак, это он бессмертный? Или почему он не кибернация, как остальные колонисты?
Shit.
Почему он вообще выкрал колониста? В чем прикол?
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the
Я уже понял.
have been in suspended animation for...
А я сейчас... Нет, я вроде включал.
Normally,
Наверное, не включил в этот... в...
results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists.
Понятно.
I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a...
Не, надо было включить субтитры. Я не знал, что они в этих подключены по умолчанию.
But I've managed to hire a smuggler to
Сцена.
help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck. Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah.
Так, вот сейчас надо субтитры включить. Игровой процесс, наверное, интерфейс? Нет? Так. Контур важных это напарников. Где здесь субтитры? А, вот. Вот что я не включил, ё-моё.
There you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him.
Это я не люблю. Окей. Не, так, так я не хочу. Ну ладно, сейчас высокий посмотрим. Ой.
sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Сейчас посмотрим. Ой, мне, наверное, надо еще чуть-чуть понизить, а то у меня сгорит все.
What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well.
Так, с графикой решим. Посмотрим так. Наверное... Да, они отменились, да? Попробуем оставить. Я бы на самом деле вертикалку включил. Оставить.
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole...
Если 120.
Washing thing. Nasty way to go.
Так, ну... У меня как минимум сенса медленная, кажется. Мы... Управление... Минимум вот так. Это сильно, наверное. Блин, тут... Тяжело. Это много. Версия. Так. Пробуем. Тихо. Так, стоп. Что-то не так. Секунду. Какие-то фрезы. Я проверю, у меня кулер работает вообще. Спасибо. Так. Так, попробуем вот так. Что за хрень? Индикатор внимания. Осведомленности. Степень осведомленности. Можно просто написать. Это индикатор обнаружения.
to be unforeseen side effects.
Так и надо было. F. Ну да.
Hey, you, come here.
Ой, что это?
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a...
Почему он не говорит Just Space, если просто космос переведено?
Marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? You'd better take my gun then. Careful, it's worth more to the company than I am. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Так. Ух, сейчас залагает, когда выстрелю.
What just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Ну, разве Space's Choice равно просто космосу? Мародерим мародеров. А, мне нужно 5 таких штук. А где пушки какие-то? Знаешь, что меня прикалывает? Вот я смотрю, когда у меня случаются фризы на стрим, и вижу, что на стриме не фризит. Чё это вообще? Вау. Такое-то заморозка, да? Это что такое? Он меня не заметил? Это прикол такой? Что за модификация оружия? Ник. Исследуемые предметы. О. Одного боя. Ну, понятно. Кодекс. Прокликаю все, чтобы не светилось здесь. Не горю желанием это читать. Так, а что кусты прозрачные? Специально как? Что у него получше сабля какая-то? Решение. 73. Будет на двоечку. Если это сломается, конечно, ломать. Так, вниз.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Так.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go. Got him!
А, не лагай. А! Да черт возьми. Полутать, полутать. Летать, где третий. Полутать, полутать. Дикая псида. Псида? У меня на стриме тоже фризит. Ну ладно.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Что это?
Intruders are not authorized to access the... Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value.
Да я, что ли, мародер? В чем прикол?
Unauthorized. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty.
Не знаю, может мне читать диалоги или не надо?
Exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? I understand. You are speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and
Ну типа да,
congratulations
вслух.
on your life-changing experience. I understand. You are going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion protocol accordingly. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Надо, ну окей. Так.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Опа. А у меня... Так, ну все. Теперь...
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Так, бежим. Город. А можно... А можно из рук убрать оружие, нет? И парировать. Дон-дон-дон. А, вот что можно. Хорошо. А, где? Лутать? Блин, тут есть расширенные настройки? Нет? Ой, не то сделал. А, вот оно что. Вот. Возможно, это и есть причина. Сверхкосмос. А, космос. Я такой прочитал сверху космос. Это такое. Типа, и чё в начале?
Whoa, hey. Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. I am employed by the Retirement Department of Spacer's Choice. That's fancy talk for working in the cemetery. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Ладно. А, я так понимаю, тут типа на локации разделено, как в том же Сталкере, да? Так, сейчас я колу налью. У меня сейчас... О. А, я не прокачал. Ой. Так, Животновский завод по производству консервов питомца строго сообщает инструкцию по безопасности и низкие стандарты просто космос. Ну, тут, по-моему, ничего полезного. Да.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to...
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. You're the first stranger to wander into town in an age. Scripture tells us that nothing happens without reason. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith, for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb.
Чё, брать её с собой,
She
нет?
is talented and may prove useful to you.
Брать с собой, не брать? Можно. Я не знаю. Я бы хотел прокачать навык. А я могу, если чё, ну, сказать ей, типа, потом ты мне больше не нужна, чтоб она ушла или нет? Ладно, пока...
Great.
Окей.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Так. Вот что я хотел сделать первым делом.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Такого снять. Блин. Давай иди сюда.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Ну?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office.
Ну мы же вышли.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, ma'am. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Ага. Ага. Ха-ха-ха. Ага. Как тебе такое, а, Сань?
Where are we headed?
Так, ну... Чё за чел? Это вот сюда идти? Это наворот. Это наворот. Давай сходим сюда вначале.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Так, сейчас я на 10 секунд, ну, на полминуты отойду. Итак, я вернулся. Меня слышно вроде бы. Давайте поговорим.
What is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Так.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Стоп, это не там, где этот станция? Так, куда я пришел? Это как мне бегать, что ли, все? Удерживать. Что за X?
Sure, on my way.
А X это что?
Heading back.
Ой, блин. У меня, короче, сейчас траблы с кулером. Блин, браузер случайно. Сейчас. Приказ атаковать. Окей. Ну, короче, мне бы кулер почистить, тогда все окей будет. Я его когда смазывал, он попало на лопасти. Из-за этого, когда налипает, теперь... У меня не было салфетки с обезжиривателем, чтобы вытереть. Теперь, когда налипает пыль на кулер, он крутится не на full мощность. Вот он сейчас крутится типа 4500, RPM, а должен где-то до 6000 крутить. Вот. Блин, теперь я жалею, что я не прокачал. Ой. Воу. Я понял. Да ладно. Блин, тратить хилку нет? Ладно. Пускай будет. Где? Так, тихо. Где он? А, да ладно. Меня со спины убили, я дал. Автосохранение. Это последнее же, да? Угу. Я что только на одну мину теперь попасться, вот только на эту. Да не лагай. Блин, наверное, стоит закончить. Собака. Короче, наверное, надо почистить, все-таки разобрать. Это реально жесть какая-то. Броню. 9. Вау. 4. 9. Имба. Ладно, я пойду кулер почищу. Сори. Вот так. Завершаю. Или нет? Или еще поиграть? Вообще, мне кажется, неприятно это смотреть. Не знаю, как тебе. Сань, что ты думаешь? Ну что это? Вот от чего я сейчас курюсь? От того, что кулер тупит. Бывает, вообще не включается. Просто такой, нет, я работаю. Все. Не особо приятно. Ну вот. Типа, я лучше пойду почищу. Ну, может, я успею еще раз. Ой. Может, я успею еще раз зайти, типа. Ну, может, минут на 20. Так что.